So is Mumbai safe for Bollywood? That's the big question that many of them are asking today after top Bollywood star Saif Ali Khan was attacked in the wee hours of Thursday, and that too in his own house. He was attacked in his own house in Mumbai's posh Bandra locality as the actor was attacked during an attempted burglary around 2:30 in the morning. Now, Times Now has learned that the attacker used the fire exit staircase to enter Saif Ali Khan's residence. So let's tell you exactly what happened in those 30 minutes after the attacker entered the actor's house. Times Now has learned that between 2:30 a.m. and 3 a.m., the attacker enters his house with a sharp weapon. Saif Ali Khan was woken up by the noise as the attacker entered. The attacker then went on to assault the actor and stabbed him multiple times. 6 times that is being reported so far, before Saif's house help tried to nab the attacker. The police, which has now confirmed that the attacker entered through the staircase and he wasn't spotted on the CCTV footage. Now, 20 police teams that have been deployed to work on the case and hunt down the accused, the intruder who has fled, as the police believes that this was an attempted robbery. The actor, who has suffered at least 6 stab wounds across the body, including 2 deep gashes, where he also suffered 1 stab wound close to the spine, which led to a leak of the cerebrospinal fluid as well. And what is being said that he suffered 1 stab wound on his neck and 1 deep wound on his wrist. Now, Saif Ali Khan, who was admitted to the hospital soon after the attack, and there was a surgical procedure that was conducted to remove the remnants of the sharp object that was used to attack him. Around a 2 to 3 inch long part of a knife that was pulled out during the surgical procedure as well. As the actor's condition is now said to be stable, he was moved to the ICU after the surgery, and the doctor says that he could be shifted to the ward in a day or two as he would be kept under observation.
Saif Ali Khan was admitted today morning around 3 a.m. with alleged history of assault by some unknown person at his residence. He sustained major injury to the thoracic spine due to a lodged knife in his spine. Surgery was performed to remove the knife and also repair the leaking spinal fluid. Mr. Saif Ali Khan also was monitored during the surgery, where he is completely out of danger. Mr. Saif Ali Khan was admitted in the morning at 2 a.m. at Leelavati Hospital with alleged history of assault by some unknown person. At 2 a.m. he sustained major injury to the thoracic spinal cord due to lodged knife in the spine. Surgery was performed to remove the knife and also repair the leaking spinal fluid. 2 other deep wounds on his left hand and 1 on the neck was repaired by plastic surgery team. The entire surgery was monitored by Dr. Srinivas Kudwa as a cardiologist because of his other condition. He is completely stable now. He is recovering well and out of danger.
Let's in the meantime get you pictures exactly when it comes to the suspect, the accused, or this intruder in this case. Times Now accessing the CCTV visuals of the suspected attacker, as the timestamp on it is around 2:33 a.m. And the man seen on the stairs carrying a bag. Who is this man and how did he enter as far as this house is concerned, which is situated at least on the 12th and the 13th floor of the building, which has multiple layers of security. In fact, the intruder entered the premises of the building by jumping over a 6-foot compound wall from the adjoining building. He passed by a security cabin. He bypassed multiple surveillance cameras as well, and he ultimately entered Saif Ali Khan's residence by climbing the staircase that led to the fire exit at the 12th floor of his house. The Mumbai police, which has also registered FIR, which has added attempt to murder charge, as the caretaker of the house has also given her version to the police, as it has now been recorded. Let's in the meantime get you the sequence of events of how, when it comes to the things went down when this intruder was spotted at Saif Ali Khan's residence in Bandra. So this is an eyewitness account that we are talking about as far as the caretaker's testimony that has now been recorded, and it is now part of the FIR. Woke up around 2 a.m. to some noise. She spotted an intruder sporting a cap. First, they thought that the noise was made in the bathroom light that was on. She supposed that it was Kareena Kapoor, but again, when she heard the noise, the intruder was armed with a blade. Now, waking up to the noise that was taking place, intruder then entered as far as Saif and Karina's youngest son, which is Jay's room first, and thereafter when they asked and they confronted the intruder, he demanded 1 crore rupees. He said that in English. Now what is being said that later Saif Ali Khan also got up and he got involved in the scuffle with the intruder, and thereafter he got injured. He was stabbed multiple times. Then his children Ibrahim and Sarah took Saif to the hospital. He was taken to the hospital in a rickshaw, what we are told, late in night, because the car and the driver weren't available. Now, this has been the caretaker's testimony that has now been recorded and now is a part of the FIR.
Now we are just outside Sadhguru Saran, which is a residence located out in a very posh area of Bandra West, and this is the main gate of Saif Ali Khan's residence, and you can see it is a 12 plus structure, storage structure, and on this structure, the 12th floor is where the Khan family, Saif Ali Khan, along with his family member, resides for over multiple years. And the question that we have been speaking since early morning is that how is it possible that one individual is able to break into the house of a celebrity, all of those movements without being captured into the CCTV cameras? Because remember, this is the first line of defense where the security guard of the premises resides or sits. Multiple shifts are being done, and later upon, the second gate that you can see at your screens is the main gate through which individuals enter using the lift, and upon using the lift, getting access, getting approval from the top floor, you are only able to gain access, and only then you can enter into the premises. And now we have been speaking of the security lines. We'll just show you that in front of the main gate, there lies multiple CCTV cameras.
Well, let's get a word from Nilesh now, because Nilesh, it's been over 24 hours now after this incident, this attack that has now been reported, both on the investigative bit and on the actor's condition. If you can give us an update.
Well, yes, as you rightly pointed out, it is nearly 26 hours since the attack on Saif Ali Khan took place. We are learning to know that police is getting closer and closer to the said accused, because they have identified the said attacker, and police teams have been working in nearly 20 teams, including that of Crime Branch, also are looking out for the said accused in and out of Mumbai as well. Now, police officials mentioned that how they are very close to the said accused and soon he will be apprehended. Meanwhile, we have been raising questions onto how such posh areas are an easy access to such a low-profile thief. However, police also mentioned that they suspect that the said accused is also a history sheeter who has also been involved in multiple cases of theft and robbery. So they are also looking into that angle as well, exploring the gang angle also, because we have been speaking that how since a year now, various actors and celebrities are being attacked or targeted or being threatened by multiple individuals. And is there any possibility of linkage of this individual with them also, is what the police officials are currently investigating. We have been speaking to the cops who have been given out how the situation unfolded, stating that how the accused was carrying a hexa blade with which he had attacked Saif Ali Khan, causing some serious injuries to him. However, doctors have been given out information that Saif is currently out of danger and in a stable condition. And possibly by today, police official will also be recording the statement of Saif Ali Khan. At first, Lima, the house helper, has also recorded her statement, but police also wants to verify with Saif Ali Khan as to how the situation unfolded and is there any possibility if he could identify the said attacker.
All right. As far as multiple teams, we are told, as Shweta is also joining us live right now, that has been formed by the police to trace the attacker. It's been over 24 hours now after this incident that has been reported and questions being raised over law and order. However, it seems that the Mumbai police that has also said that they would be able to trace the attacker. But Shweta, the actor's condition, today is the day when he's been kept under observation. Remains to be seen what happens, as he's been already shifted to the ICU, from the ICU.
Well, that's correct. In fact, we are reporting from outside Lilavati Hospital, and I'll quickly show you the glimpse of Lilavati Hospital. This entire yesterday was the day where it was bustling with the friends and relatives of Mr. Saif Ali Khan. In the morning, we saw Kareena Kapoor Khan visiting him. Later on, Sara Ali Khan, then Soha Ali Khan, Kunal Khemu, and in the late evening, we saw Sharmila ji also visiting his son. And what we also understand through the team of doctors at Lilavati Hospital is that he is under observation now. The surgery, in fact, went on till 5 hours, wherein a 2.5-inch piece of knife was removed from near his spinal cord, and both the surgeries were, in fact, the neurosurgery as well as the plastic surgery over his neck, both were concluded successfully. Later on, he was shifted to ICU, and from ICU, he is under the observation ward now, and close monitoring is being done by the CEO and the team of doctors, the neurosurgeons and the plastic surgeons to Mr. Saif Ali Khan. It is important to note that, again, it is going to take a day or two for the doctors to decide whether he will continue to be in the observation or he can be discharged. But as of now, we can confirm this to our viewers that he is doing fine. As per the team of doctors in Lilavati, they have also stated that his condition is stable now.
Absolutely. And representative visuals also playing out exactly what may have happened at the night when this attack was reported at Saif Ali Khan's residence as well. As Shweta and Nilesh continue to be with us, we'll get you more reactions that have been coming in over this attack that has now happened. Author Adwaita Kala is joining us here this morning. Adwaita, good morning to you. Now, how do you perceive this attack on Saif Ali Khan? Does this raise further questions on the larger law and orders issue that some of them have been raising in the fraternity of Bollywood and also for certain politicians?
You know, this is something that is being unnecessarily politicized, and it's very vulgar. Because if we look at this particular incident and break it down, the police comes in a situation like this when it comes to preventive policing. That means what is their presence on the road. But even if they were on that particular road, in a 24/7 city like Mumbai, a man walking around, unless he's drunk or behaving badly, is not somebody they can stop from standing at a gate or going in through a gate. So the police role in this particular crime is very limited, because this happened in the confines of a home, which is a private space, which is not accessible to the police, or even going by the kind of security measures in this house that I'm hearing about, which is biometrics at the gate, a guard at the gate, a guard where the elevator is, and then you get to go up into the elevator and into the home. So there were a lot of different, and 24 CCTV cameras. So there were a lot of different layers of security, which this man, for some reason, without forced entry, managed to get through. Now, this is not a question of policing, but it's a question of what the security's management system was. It's a question of whether, when there's no forced entry, was he let in by someone on the inside? These are the relevant questions. And unfortunately, when you try and make a political point out of it, you don't help anybody, and especially not the public.
Of course, hours later, we were looking at such reactions that have already started to come in after this attack that was reported of Adwaita. But when it comes to the police, they are suspecting that the attacker has a connection with one of the housekeepers who were working at the residence of Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor. What do you think about such possibilities? How vulnerable do you feel in such a situation?
Oh, it's very dangerous, because anytime you let anybody inside your home, you're really taking a risk, right? It could be anybody. And today we depend so much on these apps, delivery apps, be it Blinkit, Zomato, you name it, so many of them, plus getting work done from contractors inside our home. I read somewhere that there was some team that came over and did some floor polishing. So all of this is up in the air. But one thing that is clear is that this apartment building was on a very high floor. I mean, this apartment in particular, on the 12th floor. And the second thing is that there was no forced entry. So then this does beg the question of who let him in.
Adwaita, in the past few months, we've seen how there have been multiple threats and even attempt at attacking another Bollywood actor, Salman Khan, in the past. Of course, you've seen the bulletproofing now that has been done of his balcony. Now, when it comes to, there has been a shift in how celebrities and their families are perceived and targeted today in this world, in this generation.
Salman Khan's issue is a long-running feud, and that cannot be put in the same category as what has happened with Saif Ali Khan. Salman Khan has a long-running feud with a very dangerous gangster who has been targeting him and is known to carry out these threats. So in his case, it's a very different case. And in the Saif Ali Khan case, it's again a very different case. There is a certain lack of security preparedness for someone who is such a high profile, which is concerning. I mean, this was obviously something that they were not ready for, and who can be ready for it? He had to be taken to the hospital in an auto because even the driver was not available, or there was some mix-up on that front. So this was a very unprepared situation, a panicked situation, and to kind of club these two together and create a narrative of being unsafe and score political points, record conversations live on TV that you're having with the family. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't help. And that's why I broke down this case in the beginning, when it came to preventive policing, because I think it's important for the public, for us, because we're just as vulnerable wherever we live, whichever city. So we need to know exactly what went wrong here and what we can do to ensure that this doesn't happen in our homes.
There, because considering a case that has been registered under Section 109 and as an attempt to murder charge that has now been also added under BNS, and along with other relevant sections, including trespassing, do you think that the police are doing a thorough job to investigate the matter with multiple teams that have also been formed to nab this intruder?
Well, it's not even been 24 hours, but what they've managed to do is to get a very clear picture of the assailant, and I think that will take them far. They'll be able to identify him shortly and hopefully arrest him very soon. Now, this is where I think the politicians should come in. If the Mumbai police takes too long or is not seeming as active as it needs to be, that's when the politicians, the opposition, should come in and say, what are you doing? But just demonizing the police, demonizing the government, demonizing the city for political brownie points, when you know that this is something that we personally have to take preventive measures. It's so horrific, it's so tragic, but your politicization is not helping anybody. But yes, if the police takes time and is not successful, then by all means.
All right, remains to be seen how exactly when the investigation proceeds, as multiple teams that have been formed by the police. Of course, they're also giving us the reaction with the case that has now been booked at the Bandra police station. Adwaita, thank you very much for taking out your time and speaking to us here on Times Now. But what Adwaita was also pointing out when it comes to Bollywood actor Saif Ali Khan, who is now recovering in the ICU of Mumbai's Lilavati Hospital after he was stabbed multiple times. Politics, however, continues to peak over the incident. Opposition, which has been training its guns on the Mahayuti government led by Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, claiming that there has been complete collapse of law and order. And when it comes to their asking if top celebrities are unsafe in posh Bandra area in Mumbai, then what is the assurance that they can give to the common man? Now, Congress is also demanding resignation of the Chief Minister and the Home Minister there, while the NCP SP is now demanding that the Chief Minister calls for an urgent meeting of all parties to discuss the law and order situation in Mumbai and all of Maharashtra. Meanwhile, the AIMIM, on the other hand, has injected a religious angle into the entire episode, with spokesperson there of the party claiming that only those with Muslim names are being targeted. This is the level of politics that is now being witnessed.
ये देखा जा रहा है कि मुंबई एक कैपिटल बनती जा रही है अपराध की। जिस तरीके से सर्वाधिक लोकप्रिय जो हमारे सलमान फिल्म एक्टर हैं, उनकी रेकी होना, उनके घर के सामने फायरिंग होना, फिर ये घटना, फिर इसके अलावा एक पूर्व विधायक पर जिस तरह हमला हुआ, सब कुछ मिला के ऐसा लगता है की मुंबई में कोई सुरक्षित नाही.
आम्ही महाराष्ट्राच्या माननीय मुख्यमंत्र्यांना विनम्र विनंती करते की त्यांनी ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग बोलवावी आणि या दिशेने तातडीने महाराष्ट्राच्या हितासाठी काम कर.
The attack on actor Saif Ali Khan is a cause for concern. If people like him with high profile and different levels of security can be attacked in their own homes, then the common citizens have to worry. The fear of law seems to be at a low in Maharashtra in the last 2-3 years. This is because a lot of leniency has been given to people who commit crime. I think the Home Department of Maharashtra should take this very seriously and assure the safety of people of Mumbai and Maharashtra.
निशाने पे कौन है? निशाने पे आप देख लीजिए ना, पहले हमारे पार्टी प्रेसिडेंट ओवैसी साहब के ऊपर अटैक हुआ। हाँ, अल्लाह का शुक्र है बचे। सलमान खान के घर पे फायरिंग, तो खान अहमद, बस इन्हीं के ऊपर हो रहा है। तो नाम में क्या रखा है ये भी समझने वाली बात है लोगों को।
Now, responding to the opposition attacks, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis assured that Mumbai is safest mega city in the country, and he said that it is true that some serious incidents that have happened, but saying that completely all of Mumbai is unsafe is wrong.
मला असं वाटतं की देशातल्या मेगा सिटीमध्ये सर्वात सुरक्षित मुंबई आहे। हे खरं आहे की कधी कधी काही घटना घडतात, त्याला गंभीरतेने देखील घेतलं पाहिजे, पण केवळ त्या घटनांमुळे मुंबई असुरक्षित आहे असं म्हणणं हे याकरता योग्य होणार नाही की याने मुंबईची प्रतिमा देखील खराब होते, पण ते अधिक सुरक्षित राहिलं पाहिजे या दृष्टीने निश्चित सरकार प्रयत्न
Now, it
करते।
wasn't just the AIMIM who has sought to see the incident from a religious angle. There has been former Pakistan Minister Fawad Chaudhry, who has also resorted to fear-mongering here in India, taking to social media platform and saying that Muslims are under threat in India. Of course, giving a call to Pakistani people to rise and when it comes to upholding their rights. But when it comes to Pakistani politicians who have been shown mirror by an Islamabad-based journalist itself, prominent journalist Arzu Kazmi asking Chaudhry that when will he speak up for minorities in Pakistan, that has now been when it comes to diminishing in the state altogether. So in the meantime, as we have been getting a word from Abhishek, who is also joining us live right now, Shweta continues to be with us. Abhishek, the political angle that has now been taking place, of course, we'll talk about Pakistan and its leaders later. But when it comes to the turn of events that has now taken place over this incident, how is that politics that has now been injected into this incident over the stabbing of Saif Ali Khan? Of course, we'll also talk about where the police investigation is now heading.
See, definitely one thing is very important to note out here that opposition is not raising issues of law and order for the first time. They have, time and again when it was the Salman Khan firing issue, they has raised it. Then we have seen the cold-blooded murder of Baba Siddiqui. At that time also opposition has questioned the law and order issue in Mumbai itself, and several other incidences when it comes to the similar situation of firing or stabbing that has happened in the city of Mumbai since past. Consistently the politics over it has erupted, and opposition Mahavikas Aghadi has made a sharp attack on Mahayuti government. But at the same time, earlier we had the Home Minister Devendra Fadnavis, and now he is Home Minister as well as the Chief Minister, and he made a point yesterday where he focused that you cannot rely on one or two such incidences and make a claim that law and order situation is getting disturbed, and you're at the same time playing politics and damaging the image of the city is something he was concerned of. But at the same time, this incident has raised several questions, because such kind of incident happening to a celebrity, one. Second, in a posh society like Bandra. Imagine, I also stay in Mumbai in one of the societies, so I am also feeling unsafe. Whether such incident can take place to me if it can happen to a celebrity like Saif Ali Khan. Now, one, whether Mumbai police was active enough, or what was the security of the building doing at that given point of time? Why were they not alerted? What happened? These are the questions which still remains unanswered.
Well, it seems a complete roundup of security and multiple layers that will be now looked into again, as far as not just the residents there of Saif Ali Khan, but probably others as well who have been raising questions on law and order in the state of Maharashtra. Thank you, Abhishek, and to you, Shweta, as well. We'll get you more updates back on the other side of